Welcome to the new section. We are now moving up and even further inward into our bodies, and we'll be focusing on the belly in the next couple of classes. I just wanted to introduce the stomach and the belly and talk a little bit of why this is such a valuable part of belly dancing. As I'm doing this, I want you to go ahead and drop into the legs. And we're just going to start by placing one hand on the solar plexus and one hand on the lower dantian. In other words, one hand is in between the belly button and the pelvic bone, and the other hand will be right in between the rib cage, below the sternum, here and here. And just starting to breathe and soften into those areas. Soften the knees and let the lower back be long as you do this. I'll turn to the side here so you can see. We're letting the belly kind of puff out and be a little bit of a Buddha belly. Relaxing the stomach. Go ahead and start to push in with your hands. And we're going to actually start to make the stomach kind of doughy. Most people try to avoid this because we want to look really fit and really tight, and a lot of people actually don't know how to release their belly because they've never been asked to do it, nor have they really wanted to do that. But I'll tell you what, you cannot do belly rolls without relaxing some of the outer parts of the stomach. If you have big time abs, if you go to the gym or do a lot of sit-ups, it may be challenging to break through that outer shell and do belly rolls. But muscular tightness is not the only thing that might prevent you or make it challenging to do belly rolls. Another thing is just general stagnation. Stagnation can come in many forms. It can come in the form of inflammation. If you're eating foods that your belly's not happy, it might puff up. So it's not hard, but it's kind of puffy and there's a stagnation in there. In other words, things are not flowing or moving. It can come in the form of just really stuck energy or dense energy. You know, like some men have these pot bellies and they're like hard, they're like abs of steel because they've hardened over time, just like our arteries harden when we are not allowing our fluids to move through them, and people can get heart attacks. So we're moving a little bit more into some of the, Eastern philosophy and spiritual philosophy and the yogic philosophies as we're approaching our stomach here, because our bellies hold our vital internal organs. They're near the liver. Our lungs are higher, but they're part of it. Our reproductive organs, for the females, we've got that going on with our ovaries. We also have a lot of stagnation that may occur during our periods or constipation. Some people suffer from constipation simply because they're not letting that stagnant energy move. Okay, so I'm not doing a good example because I'm talking, and as I'm talking, my stomach's hardening a little bit, but clockwise is the direction of digestion. So we're now going to just rub clockwise and relax the belly. Try to make your breath independent of it. I want to see if there's anything I'm forgetting. Well, we'll probably talk a little bit more about it, but I also... Oh yes, this is what I wanted to say. The stomach also holds a lot of our emotions and has a lot to do with our intuition. When you have a gut feeling about something, you often feel it in your gut. If we are not allowing energy to move and our thoughts and our attention and awareness to be in our gut and in our bellies and in our womb space, and if you're male, you also carry your emotions in here. All humans have both masculine and feminine to begin with, and all humans carry a lot of emotions in the stomach. That said, if things get a little emotional when you're moving through them, or you feel lightheaded, that's very normal. And you may feel a little bit of resistance even to it. So I'm not trying to frame this as some, huge spiritual awakening, but this is a important to mention, and it's a part of the dance, and it's a part of why belly dancing is so amazing for young women who first get their menstrual cycles. It helps you drop the hips, it helps create elasticity in the skin, and it helps move things down and out, which is good for menstruation, constipation, giving birth, and releasing anything for that matter. So all of that said, I am really looking forward to diving into the stomach with you. And in the next video, we are going to get the belly prepped for some belly rolls. So I'll see you there.